And today we're reacting to worst fictional places to live. I feel like one of the worst places you could live personally, and I actually see it in the original thumbnail of this video, the Courage the Cowardly Dog universe. That is one of the most terrifying places. I imagine you looking at your window one night and you see that weird thing talking about return the slab. I'm telling you, I'm tripping. That being said, make sure you put to the Twitch stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. man. Let's do it.
The worst fictional places to live. Today, I got a list of fictional places I would not want to live. And the list goes from meh, you know, I'd be all right with living there, but it's not the best place to live, to absolute garbage. I would never want to live here. I don't even think I would survive. Now, starting off, we got Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the best one out of the entire list.
Yeah, I can live here, bro. I'm saying it's cool. Like, it seems like for the most part, everybody be chilling. It seems like you only really in some bullshit if you partners with like SpongeBob and shit and Patrick. I'm the only times you gonna be, or if you live in their immediate area, it seems like that's one of the only places where you might get pained type shit. You know what I'm saying? You might get bothered. Like, growing up and being older now, I realized Squidward was always right for the most part. Sometimes he was on some whole shit like now, but for the most part, they was bugging. They was tripping.
It's really not that bad. The only issue I have with it is that shit just explodes randomly. It could be right at the beginning of the episode, just out of nowhere. Some shit just randomly blows up. Like, I'm not trying to worry that one day my house could just be in a million different pieces. And also, I'd constantly have to wear a helmet too. That would suck. It doesn't help that the citizens of Bikini Bottom, like the fish that are just side characters, for whatever reason, the fish in SpongeBob are the biggest haters. Like, more of a hater than me. Like, how do you get to that level? I don't understand it. Like, these stupid ass fish treated Sandy like she was subhuman. Like, I'll just be casually shopping at the grocery store and they will dead ass treat me like I'm subhuman. Like, I don't know what's good with these damn fish, but a lot of them are just annoying. In that one episode, he threw the comedy show at the Krusty Krab, and they were telling him that he sucked and he was a terrible comedian.
I feel like they done hated a lot worse than that, bro. I was a real SpongeBob kid growing up. I feel like I just seen them hate even worse. Like the Coliseum one when Patrick was tied up. I forgot why he was tied up, but there was like stoning the nigga. I feel like just period, the fish in Bikini Bottom being some hating ass niggas. Real shit. But I would fit right in though. Cause it seems like ain't no cancel culture down there. Shit, we can do and move however we want. Goddamn nigga. I'm in that bitch. Moving however.
Till he started making fun of squirrels. Like, what does this town have against squirrels? I just don't understand. And after SpongeBob's comedy show, it just had a
facts, because this is really racist as shit. This is really racist towards mammals. When you really sit and think about it, bro. Whole time, these niggas was racist. Damn! You didn't even think about that. Whole time, these niggas was racist.
Lasting effect. So many of these fish were just making fun of Sandy for doing nothing. I don't know what's good with these fish being dick riders, bro. This shit's insane. Imagine just minding your own business and then this humanoid ass fish just roasts you out of nowhere. But yeah, besides the things I listed, yeah, it doesn't really seem too bad. Now we got Dimmsdale and Fairly Odd Parents. Imagine.
Yeah, fuck no. This is like, cause I'll be on some Mr. Crocker shit. I would be like, nah, bro, how the fuck is this little nigga having all this emotion? How is this little ass kid having all this emotion? He got whatever he want. If I was living in the realm of his, you know what I'm saying? If I heard the stories like, oh, little kid have emotion, it's kind of like just regular world now. But then if I'm his friend, like if I was Timmy Turner's friend, the bald black kid, you said, wait, so how did you get all the games and all the systems? And your parents barely home? And then Vicky. And now Vicky, she was on some evil shit, boy. And the whole time Vicky was a bop too. Cause I guess she wasn't necessarily a bop, but she was thirsty for that one, for Chip Skylark, man, nigga. Him and another nigga, but she wasn't necessarily a bop though. But she was going though. She was willing to do whatever the fuck. And she was a horrible babysitter. If I was the parent, I would have been knowing that though. I have too many cameras in my shit. I'd have been seeing, what? You did what? You hit my son with a vase? Oh no.
Living in the same town as a kid that could just grant any wish at any time.
Yeah,
Some
fuck
shit's
no.
bound to go down. That's why I feel like it's a little worse than Bikini Bottom. And if I was just a regular ass citizen, no wishes, I'm definitely not gonna want to live there. And if I
Yeah.
was neighbors with Timmy, it's even worse because Timmy's dad is always gonna be on my ass. This dude has an ongoing rivalry with Dinkelberg. That shit's just never ending. He's always mad at Dinkelberg for something. Now, I don't know what was up with Timmy, but some of his wishes, they weren't even just dangerous. They were just dumb. Like, why would you even wish for that? One episode, he wished for everybody and everything to look the same. And everyone just...
And if I'm Cosmo or Wanda, this nigga's getting like, yo, bro, all right, no, hold on, bro. Before we do any of that, because apparently they had to do this shit. Before we do any, and what kind of world is that? Why did Timmy get chose to have, like, live a life where he, and when you think about it, the nigga was pretty responsible. Because I would have been, let me be 15 with some shit like this, bro. I need 7 pounds of gas. I need all bad bitches with me. You know what I'm saying? All my partners, we all got rollers, we all got whips. Bro, it wouldn't have ended well for niggas or myself.
just turned into gray blobs and the entire world was gray. Like, who the hell would want to live in that? Definitely not me, bro. Like, you know that saying, great power comes with great responsibility, whatever the hell that is? Timmy's really got to understand that because even Cosmo and Wanda themselves know, like, this is a terrible idea. But I don't know why they still go through with it anyway. Like, they're supposed to be his fairy godparents after all. Like, they should be helping him out here. Like, they should tell him, like, look, this is a stupid ass idea. Why would you turn everybody and everything the same? And then one time, this dude switched places with his babysitter's dog. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. And apparently the next day, her
Because you gave unlimited wishes to a fucking 10-year-old.
dog was gonna get quote unquote
I said 15. Now imagine a nigga at 10. Shit, imagine a nigga now. Imagine me now. Whatever wish I want. I'll be making headlines, nigga. I'll be rewriting history in this bitch.
quote fixed. Okay, that's gotta be in at least the top 3 worst wishes he ever made. Now we get the Pokemon world. Now again, at first this one seems kind of cool.
This is ass. There's too many so you're telling me different animals and bugs every day are trying to fight me and cause harm to me and whatever and my dog and shit? No, I'm not trying to live this life, bro. This is ass. This is nothing good about this universe. Everybody competitive as shit. You got a random ops every day. Let's battle, man. Throw a ball out. And it's fuck you now. They got Mewtwo's and shit. You ain't been on your grind. You've been chilling in the house playing the game, and like you got this fucking I don't know. My Pokemon knowledge it's gone. I ain't been on that in a minute. Them little mole looking things. What them hoes called?
Because, oh, you get to catch your own Pokemon. You're gonna have your own squadron of, like, absolute units, like a level 100 Charizard. But if you look at the bigger picture, it just seems scary as hell. Like, living in a world with all these magical creatures that could just wipe you out in an instant. And obviously, I would have to have a full team, bro. I cannot play the game how I did when I was, like, 7 years old. I had a level 100 Samurai, and that was it. Like, I deadass only used my starter Pokemon. Like, that's not gonna slide, bro. That would not be enough to protect me. And plus, training up your Pokemon is just boring as hell. Like, imagine you gotta sit through that all day. I'm not doing that.
How is niggas getting money in this universe? I guess they did have regular store shops and shit, but like, how the fuck do you have regular life maintenance?
Not only that, even just like fighting a legendary Pokemon or something would be scary as hell. Imagine getting hit by a Zekrom's Thunderbolt. Yeah, bro, you're not surviving that shit, bro. Pokemon Center will not do. And sometimes legendaries like Suicune will just spawn in on you out of nowhere. And if all I got is like a level 1 Bidoof, I'm cooked. There's no way Bidoof would be putting in any work in that scenario. And also, no matter where I walk, if I'm just trying to like explore and see what's really out there, I'm gonna walk into the woods or something and run into like 50 NPC trainers that just want to battle. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like,
you just got ops around this bitch that you don't even know you got. Come on, man. Let's do it. All right, bro. I'm chilling. I'm with my girl, bro. Now your ass getting electrocuted and fucking Scorched.
How many times I'll try to avoid them or go around them, they'll always see me. Like, it's like seeing one of those people that are just an unavoidable cutscene. You just can't get rid of them. Next, we got Luigi's Mansion. Now, recently, I've been replaying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And that game is too goated, okay? And that's what inspired this video. I was like, what if I lived in Luigi's Mansion? Like, I don't care what EGAD says. I'm not doing it. I'm not going in there and becoming the reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. But I mean, if my brother was trapped in a painting, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to sack up and do it. I feel like
Fuck out of here. That nigga over with. I don't have the knowledge.
I don't got a choice at this point. But in the case of the game, like, you know, this sounds very fun, right? But in the case of this video, yeah, fuck all that. And I'm somebody who, if was faced with any paranormal activity, I would definitely be shitting my pants, bro. That has got to be one of my worst.
Yeah, nah, it's not happening. Faced with any paranormal activity, it's over, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't do it for a lot of things, bro. A lot of people would be thinking I'm coming to save them. I couldn't, bro. I don't even know if I could save my own family, bro. From paranormal activity. Come in the house, like I'm outside the crib, and the door swing open and nobody there, and it's come in. Only way to save them. I don't think I could do it, bro. Real shit.
Worst fears, bro. Anything paranormal, not really for me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know what is lurking in that dark. And in the second game, in Dark Moon, bro, you're going in like some random ass old abandoned clock tower. Like, yeah, that shit just creeps me out, bro. If like I was scared by those phase rug Ouija board videos as a kid, this shit is not it, bro. Similarly, the next one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby-Doo. Now, in the Scooby-Doo universe, Crystal Cove is the scariest town ever. And that's where all the shit goes down. So the mystery gang is always pulling up to Crystal Cove, and there's just always a bunch of weird and mysterious shit going on there, and they want to get to the bottom of it because nobody else is. But even just being in the vicinity,
kind of wild. Like the whole time with Scooby-Doo, it was just regular men and people and women that were causing all this mischief and shit. The whole time there was just people in costumes. Right? You would think at this point that these niggas would be carrying some type of artillery. You know what I'm saying? That there he is. And then the splitting up shit. We ain't learned from that. So nobody went and like changed the team leader up because you always directed niggas. And why the fuck you always with Shorty? You know what I'm saying?
of this town will just creep me the hell out. But hey, if you're like the mystery gang and you like that kind of stuff, bro, be my guest. But I'm staying as far away from that town as possible. That's all you, bro. But at the end of most episodes, it ends up just being somebody in the costume, and then they give some lame-ass backstory as to why they did it. Like, all right.
And how much time are they getting? Like, how much prison time are they getting for these acts that they're committing?
All right, bro, we don't gotta hear the excuses. But the mystery gang, they're not even getting paid to do it. They just do it for the love of the game. Which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Like, if I was doing something like that, I would definitely want some compensation for it. Now we got the park from regular.
Nah, hell nah. Can't do it. These boys right here, they're too out of there, bro. They're too on some wild cowboy jump, bro. I'm talking about, this is the worst work environment of all time. One, you got two lazy ass, disruptive ass co-workers that not only don't help with the job at hand, but also will have the whole park in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy getting blown up by a corn dog or some shit. While he also, and all of this happened is because he didn't get a date with Margaret or something. Like, it's just too much going on. And then your boss, you know, for the most part is a good guy, but damn, that yelling and shit, I used to hate, like, my boss can't yell at me, bro. I get it, you are of higher authority than me, but you come to me as a man and speak to me. Yo, bro, if there's an issue, hey, you know, just want to talk to you about this. You know, this is what's been going on. You know, can you fix this? You know what I'm saying? I ain't going like that. And fire these niggas, bro. Please. This is a park job. You can get. I know there's 2 other dedicated people that can get this right. You keep hiring these niggas, bro. I almost lost my life last time I was fucking around with them.
Show. Now, working at the park would be an absolute fever dream, bro, because the plot of every episode turns.
Oh my god! And me and this nigga will be fighting every day. Right? Your mom shit. You might have been funny the first couple of times, but at some point, me and him would have been talking shit.
So fast, it's unreal. Like, the start of the episode could be like, I don't know, them trying to go to Cheezer's, get a grilled cheese, and then it ends with them pretending to be astronauts and almost blowing up the entire universe. Like, at this point, that's gotta be the average regular show episode. Like, the weirdest plot of a regular show episode I've ever heard was a horse from another planet had to take a U.S. history test and passed.
I remember this.
Or else the entire world was gonna get destroyed. Like, at this point, if I was Benson, I don't even think I'd be mad at Mordecai and Rigby for not doing their job. Because what the hell is happening in this show, bro? Like, it's anything but doing work. And even the smallest things can go wrong. Like, a game of punchies, a prank war can destroy the whole park. And at one point, the park became a science experiment, and there was a huge-ass dome over it. Now, out of all the Gen Z cartoons, regular show is definitely my favorite. Like, the amount of times I rewatched it.
Yeah, that's one of them ones right there, bro. The Tyler Creator episode, that was one of my favorites.
Crazy. And that's why I love it, bro, because it's just so random. Something absolutely insane is going down in every single episode. And don't get me wrong, bro, the house is fire. But you're
or the one with Rigby's brother when he'd be like, "Sugar, give me some sugar, Rigby. Give me some sugar, Rigby. Sugar." That shit used to make me, I'll be dying. I say that to this day.
Just risking your life if you just stay there for even one night. Because tomorrow, there could be a dome over the park, and now you're stuck there for 30 days. Gotham City doesn't...
Fuck no. Yeah, this is, nah. For no civilian, nobody, no world is this a good place to live, bro. I don't know if I've ever seen the sun shine on Gotham. Besides in the show, The Penguin. And even then, horrible acts were happening, bro. If you've never seen The Penguin, go watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. Go watch The Penguin, bro. It's a show that takes place in the last Batman's universe. It's the Penguin from the newest Batman movie. He has his own spinoff. Please go watch it if you haven't seen it, bro. Nah, in no Batman universe though is Gotham a livable city. I'm surprised that if that was a real place to this, like today, Gotham would have probably been like, Trump probably would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna release the nuclear launch codes and get this motherfucker blown.
Matter how much times Batman is there to save the day, it doesn't.
And Batman, bro, if you don't kill these niggas, kill them. Bro, you want to be this guy, good guy, bro? Do you understand how many casualties and shit would have been stopped by now? If you would have just killed the Joker a long time ago, bro, the first time, I get it. If you gave him 2 times, like, yo, but he done committed some shit, bro, and keep escaping, it's time to start killing niggas.
Doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think I have to explain why living near the Joker is a terrible idea. Like, what brings people into Gotham City? I just don't get it. Like, why do people even choose to live there? Like,
the rent gotta be dumb cheap, bro. It's gotta be super cheap. You must be able to get 3-bedroom penthouses for $1,500 a month or some shit. That's the only way. Shit. And if that's the case, I might move to Gotham. You know what I'm saying? I might.
there's just crime happening all the time. Then you got the Penguin, the Riddler, Scarecrow. Like, it's just over. But yeah, we just gotta talk about what the hell is the Penguin? That is a shitty name for a villain, bro. I'm sorry. That is not meant.
That nigga get busy, though.
Menacing at all. And sure, Batman would be there to stop them, but what if Batman fails? I'm sure it's happened before. Like, I'd rather not be surrounded by a lot of crime and fighting and shit like that, bro. That's like living right on O Block and wondering why it was a bad idea. But yeah, you get the point. Anyways, we got the Squid Games universe next. Now, I know I just made a whole video.
Funny thing about the Squid Game universe, my brokest times, when they would have been playing that game, these niggas was so down bad, horribly broke, though. I've been fucked up, bro. Fucked up. But these niggas be like 10 trillion won in debt and shit. I ain't never been that broke. This is for the brokest of brokest niggas. The Squid Games universe, like people that have been in the Squid Game. So maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't even know. Shit, it's probably happened. We probably live in the Squid Game universe. Shit probably happening right now like this.
On Squid Game, but one of the main themes throughout this video is the fact that I discussed that I am not doing this shit. I don't care how much money's on the line here. I'm not putting my life at risk just to play some stupid ass game.
Crazy thing is you wouldn't even know though. You wouldn't even know till you got there. You know what I'm saying? That's the messed up part. You get there thinking, you like, damn, what the hell is this? What is this? And then the moment that first person dies, that's when you're like, oh. You know what I'm saying?
Hypothetically, if I was in Squid Game, right after the first vote, I would be gone, because I'm not doing that. And I would happily play the game where they recruit you for a free 10 bands and then just leave. Like, I don't care how much money is in that pot. I'm not putting my life on the line for it. And in order to win the games, I'd have to slime people out and shit, and just, like, their death would be on my hands. Nah, we're not doing that either. Because if I won the games, then I would just live in guilt for the rest of my life. Like, even though I could probably buy anything I want,
I wouldn't live too guilty if I won that shit. Too much slime activity was going on. I probably wouldn't live like, I'd be like, damn, bro, it would have been me next. I wouldn't live in too much guilt. I'd be too happy that I got out. More so, I'd be just scarred from all the bloodshed I've seen, but that's
in
it.
The world. Like, I could get a mansion with a goddamn private chef. I would still not be happy with my choice. So I would not be playing in the games to begin with. The Stranger Things universe. Yeah, bro, this is where shit starts to get bad. Because imagine if you were 11 and you were being hunted by all these people who just want to use your powers for their own gain. And then also, in the process, you gotta fight these monsters from another dimension that just spawn in, it seems to be 24/7, that are just trying to eat people. And if you were in the perspective of her friends or just some random ass civilian, you gotta fight these monsters without any powers, bro. Like, how is that even fair, bro? Like, I don't even think the ref is here at this point. The ref took a vacation to goddamn East Guam, bro, because that is just hella unfair. Like, fighting monsters from another dimension, I mean, it sounds cool on paper, but then you think about actually doing it, and there's no way you'd want to do that shit, especially if you had no powers. That shit would just be horrifying. The Five Nights at Freddy's universe.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, hell no. Fuck no. Hell no. There's no way I could have done that job. We got a job for you, bro. Come in here, watch the spot. Sometimes in the first game, when he's explaining, okay, yeah, so sometimes they be moving. What? Once I saw the quarters that I was working in, because the room he works in is already some bullshit. No.
Universe. Imagine you just see a job in the newspaper working as a security guard at a goddamn pizza restaurant. You'd be like, nah, this is cakewalk. Easiest job in the world. And then the moment you get there, you realize all the animatronics are moving and you gotta somehow survive until 6 in the morning. And I don't know what's up with the flashlight battery, but for whatever reason, it's always garbage. In every game, it just dies so fast. I don't know if I'd even be able to survive.
Facts. And then my first day, once this shit was dying, let's say I was like, fuck it, I'll do this job. Bro, I would have had all types of battery packs the last time that shit died. Y'all's building, things are powers going out. No.
Till 6 in the morning, especially if it was like night 7. And not only that, the second game would probably be a lot harder to survive because you gotta worry about twice the amount of animatronics and some stupid ass music box. But just the whole idea of this game in general is just very creepy because if you lose, you will dead ass be stuffed in an animatronic yourself. Yeah, I'm cool off all that, bro. And I think everybody can agree. Like, nobody wants to go here. And the fact that they're also paying you $4 an hour is diabolical.
Fuck no. Actually, fuck no.
You really think I'm risking my life for $4 an hour?
Or what am I, some type of convicted criminal that has been denied from every job? And I'm just trying to get something in my stomach to eat? Maybe, but...
Yeah, you're insane, bro. Like, I'm dead ass better off opening up a lemonade stand in my neighborhood than doing that shit. That like, are we serious? Crystal Lake in Friday the 13th. The campsite itself just looks super creepy to begin with. So, I mean, people going there in the first place is already a terrible idea. But people decide to camp there for whatever reason. No, go to sleep at night knowing that there's an urban legend about a...
Yeah, nah. Imagine that. There's an urban legend of a guy in a hockey mask and he kills people. Yeah, crazy.
Guy named Jason with a hockey mask and a chainsaw that could possibly live in the lake right across from me. Just no big deal, guys. It's just all fake. You know, we don't gotta worry about it. But nah, that is insane, bro. If you are on this campground, you gotta constantly be looking over your shoulder because Jason drowned in the campground due to neglectful camp counselors, and now he wants revenge. Like, if I heard that, I am never going to this campsite, and I'm packing my bags if I'm anywhere near it, and I'm moving away because I want nothing to do with that. I don't want to just wake up with some dude in a hockey mask standing with a chainsaw right above me. The 2017 game for the Xbox, that was scary enough. We, as in you and me, we do not need an IRL version of that. The Courage the Cowardly Dog, you know.
My favorite show growing up. One of my favorite shows, bro. This would be horrible. I know Courage the Cowardly Dog. I know Courage the Cowardly Dog so well that my mom, she used to do this thing, right? There's a character on there. I forgot what his name was. Fred? I forgot. But basically, if y'all know, my Courage the Cowardly Dog people know, it would be like, he was naughty. Look, man, I'll show you. I'll show you right here. Damn, my mouse sensitivity. Naughty. Courage. Oh, forgot the U. This nigga right here, y'all. Look.
Well,
that nigga right there, y'all. Look.
Courage.
Bro.
Your hair.
I'm talking about to this day. I just got the chills seeing this nigga. What my mom would do, right? But for when I'm about to go to sleep. When I'm about to, or not when I was about to go to sleep. She would do it. I forgot when she would do this shit. But she would do it. And she'd be like, I was walking across the street and I saw a little boy and he was naughty. And my mom would do that. Oh my God. Bro, I used to scream in terror. That nigga right there, as well as the return the slab. The fox, that nigga scared me every now and then. Yeah, bro, it was so much shit, bro. And then even the end screen, whenever he would do that laugh, bro. Courage, I love this show. One of the this shit should not have been for children. Scary ass show. And yo, dog, yeah, hell nah, bro.
Universe. Imagine living on a farm in the middle of nowhere. No civilization. You're just with neighbors. An elderly couple and a pink
with Eustace and Muriel.
Beagle. Like, that is a crazy ass universe to live in. Like, seeing the Return to Slab episode, that was enough for me to not want to ever even think about.
That nigga said, huh? When he saw this, hey, shout out my nigga Eustace. Now, he was a bitch ass nigga, but he didn't give a fuck. He on that with everybody.
About living there. And it just seems like within every single episode, the monsters just get even more bizarre. And nobody is there to help. You're in the middle of nowhere. And I guess wherever it is that they live, it's somewhere in Kansas. So a lot of times, they had to deal with that shit on their own because they were in the middle of a desert. Whenever Courage aired, it was like once in a blue moon when I was a kid. Like, I deadass had to just turn away when I'd watch these episodes. It barely aired because they were busy airing like Teen Titans Go all day or something.
Not when I was growing up. Boy, not when I was growing up. You know, I'm a little bit older. When I was growing up, SpongeBob, all these different networks, but SpongeBob, Courage, these was on.
Something. That really was the average day on Cartoon Network. But yeah, these monsters were just creepy as hell. Like, look at this thing. All right, just.
Oh my God! I forgot about this shit. I forgot about this shit, bro.
Quick jump scare warning. Like, what the fuck is this? If I was faced with that abomination in real life, I don't know what the hell I would do. I would just accept that it's over and just accept my fate right in that moment. And the universe I would hate to live in the most, that I would definitely be dead in, is the Bird Box universe. I don't even gotta explain.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I'm not. Bro, if y'all don't know, I've said it multiple times. Zombie shit, apocalypse shit. Right when it starts, if I look out my window right now and see zombies happening, right now, I'm going down to my fam. Y'all see what's going on outside? This is gonna sound crazy. Y'all see what's going on outside? Y'all look out the window. As soon as they looked out the window, bow, 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 I'm taking them out. And right after that, I'm ending all of that. I'm not dealing with, and let me tell you why. I'm not dealing with no zombies, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to, and the reason why I'm taking out my family, because, and I'm not giving them no choice, because the pain of seeing my family eaten by zombies in front of me, pillaged and murdered and put into slavery by other apocalypse people once the apocalypse has gone later down the line and they're stealing stuff and them taking my family's life would hurt me worse than if I just end everything for us right now. That's my mindset behind it. I'm not fighting that. We ending it. I'm not doing no fighting, bro. If it was just me, Dolly, maybe if the apocalypse started and my people were gone somewhere out of town and it was just me here with my cousin, or just me here by myself, okay, I'm gonna try to maybe stay alive because, damn, I never knew what happened and it hurts my heart. Damn, I don't know whatever happened to my people, that I'm hurting. Bam, damn, that's painful. But I'm not about to be here with my people, and I'm the man. I gotta make sure I keep them alive. If something happens, I'm gonna be sitting here like, bro, how the fuck I let that happen? No, I'm gonna take them out, bro. It's over with. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment the bitch for the channel. I love y'all. Appreciate you. I'm great for y'all. We gone, man. ADD lad.